The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
He seems very emotional about this.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
She was struggling. Tessa came to you. Let's find out more about this Tessa situation.
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
Stabbed her in the back. You called child services. I can understand where he's coming from here. What I'm wondering about is, like, why all the lying?
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit!
We saw those townie complaints against Marianne, Tyler. It wasn't just Tessa's word.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
About that.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
What about the school thing?
Thank you, Uncle.
Bring it up. Yeah. We're bullshitting.
What? That's bullshit! He didn't forget to water your goddamn plants. He lied. You know what? Never mind. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I honestly, I don't think Tyler is convinced with what we've seen. It doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to go with it's not that easy because there's a lot he still has to explain.
I'm sorry, Eddie. It's not that easy. You're right about one thing, though. It's time we move on. See you around, Chief.
Whoa. How come Alyson didn't even ask about the accepted application? Like, what?
Uncle,
It's all good, Alyson. Let's have a talk later. Just us, okay?
all right. I'll see you later.
Maybe we're going to have that conversation later. Do we just walk out? You can talk to him again.
You should get going, Tyler.
That is not... I expected more to happen there, if I'm being honest. She's kind of looking away from us, eh?
Can we go? I need to get out of here.
Guess we're
What
just...
happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Atta girl. I could use a beer.
Me too.
Bernie's?
That's a no for me. Only you have the necessary germ resistance for Bernie's.
Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Have you seen my keys by any chance? Wait, other side.
You two on your way out?
Yeah, we've got stuff to do. You ready, Alyson?
Sure, whatever.
Well, don't be a stranger, Tyler.
Sure. See you around.
See you later.
We looked at that already.
See you around, Alyson.
Oh, yeah. See ya.
You kids be careful out there, yeah?
Don't even look at me. Jesus. I mean, we did break into your precinct twice, so I don't blame them. God, I feel like that was gonna be like such a big deal, and I feel...
Hey, Joshua. Where are your stars from last week?
Same place we've been filing them for the last 20 years?
I've been through this 100 times with you, man.
Why does it matter if they're in the computer? They're written and classified. That's what counts.
They're public records. People need to be able to look at them online.
So scan them then.
I don't have time to pick up your slack, Greggs. Just drop your reports on the share like everyone else.
What is he working on? I just imagine him doing like online shopping or playing solitaire. No, he's got some fake fucking report up.
Should we go?
I'm feeling unsatisfied. Considering I looked so like closely around that office to discover everything, and Alyson didn't even bring it up.
What?
You feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa. Why?
She just wants to move on now.
What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Did Marianne behave the way that she did because she felt betrayed by everybody? Along with what I'm assuming is like a pretty bad mental illness. Serious mental illness. It's like, so Tessa, like, she did care about us, and that could be why she reported Marianne, right? Because she's realizing that she couldn't take care of us. I don't know.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
So Alyson does want
I'm
to
hearing
confront
something.
her.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish.
Ooh, I don't like this.
But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet.
Ah.
I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
I stopped to take a leak, and just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So what do? I grabbed my .6 from the trunk and set my sights.
And you shot it?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you said you were near Crystal. She's just closed up that way, yeah?
Hey, man, when the Lord opens that kind of door, you walk right through.
Yeah, that's not exactly legal.
Hey, guys. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Oh, hey, Tyler Ronan.
Huh. We keep bumping into each other, don't we?
Is that the guy on the
What were
boat?
you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
Talking about illegal hunting? Okay, before we get into this, it's been a while. I haven't read one of the books. We didn't read one at all last time. So I thought I would do that because I think we could use a little bit of stress relief after that encounter. I'm a little bit upset by that, but I guess it's like they don't want to give us all the answers yet, right? I'm just so confused about why would he lie about the application being accepted? Anyways, the bear's big paws. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the old bear was out looking for a snack when he spied a bee's nest in a hole high up a tree. The tree was dry and brittle, but the old bear was hungry, and so he made his way to the nest. But when he got there, he found his giant paw couldn't fit into the hole. Determined, he tried to force it inside, but the effort caused the branch below him to snap. The old bear tumbled to the ground and landed with a painful oomph. He lay there, stunned from the fall, when all of a sudden, something bit him. The bite was followed by another, and another, and another. Carpenter ants were swarming up his legs. You see, they had been nesting in the branch, and they did not appreciate being forced from their home. The old bear howled and jumped to his feet to dance around as he swatted and snapped, but his big paws couldn't do much about the tiny ants. When he had finally managed to squish or scare them all off, the old bear heard someone laughing. The crafty goblins had seen the whole thing. "Clumsy old bear," they teased. "Those big old paws aren't good at anything, are they?" Then they sped off, leaving old bear's pride hurting, just as bad as his body. He lumbered through the forest, hungry and sad. "Maybe I am just a clumsy old bear," he moaned, "and my big old paws aren't good at anything." At that moment, the old bear heard a sad, sad noise. "What's that?" he wondered, and he followed the sound to where a mountain goat stood atop a boulder high up a hillside. Oh, look at that. There's actually, it's covered up. It's been edited. "Old bear," she cried. "Old bear, please help. My kid is stuck." Sure enough, a tiny mountain goat was trapped inside the stones. Bleeding sadly. The old bear began to walk toward them and then stopped. "Oh, I'm probably just gonna make it worse," he thought. But then the goat kid started to bleat even louder, and the old bear put away his fear. He climbed up to where the goat was trapped, careful of where he stepped, and trying not to think of how he had only just fallen out of a tree. Every now and then the ground would slide away from under his feet, but he kept going. When he reached the goat kid, he put his mighty paws against one of the boulders and began to push. At first, it didn't budge, but he dug in and pushed even harder. Finally, the boulders parted just wide enough to let the kid scramble to safety. The old bear released the boulder and let out a roar of triumph. "Roar! Thank you," gushed the mama goat, and she and her kid bounded off up the mountain. The old bear watched them go with a smile, and then made his way back down the hillside, wiggling his rump in triumph as he went. To his surprise, the crafty goblins waited at the bottom of the hill. "We saw the whole thing," they said. We were wrong. You aren't just a clumsy old bear, and your paws are good for helping others." The old bear forgave the goblins for doubting him, because he had doubted himself just as much. He never again thought his paws weren't good at anything, even though sometimes they weren't always great at everything. And that was how the old bear proved that his heart was bigger than his paws. What's next? The moon hag loses her name. Ooh, then the goblins trick the mad hunter. Oh, wait a second. The princess is in the water there? Some scary ones coming up, I think. Okay.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately. We're looking for Tessa again.
Well, she took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Do you know if she'll be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Tom seems to be... He seems to be very honest. He might share with us some info we didn't know.
Doing some shopping?
Just looking for the woman who runs the place.
The shopkeeper's wife? Can't say I've seen her around.
Are we gonna confront this guy?
So, I heard you were shooting moose outside your permit area.
Not really any of your business now, is it?
Come on. I'm not gonna report you, but it's a shitty thing to do.
I think it's time to finish up your shopping and move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I feel good about that. It's important to call that stuff out.
I thought you were working at the diner today.
No, I switched shifts because I wanted to get some sleep, but it turns out I was also scheduled to work at the store today.
Michael, how do you always end up double booked?
Because I'm too much of a badass to read a schedule.
You're gonna work yourself to death, you know?
Yeah, well, I can't really turn the money down. That security deposit is gonna be a bitch.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get my half together. Selling blood's a thing, right?
You worried about the house?
A little. And I had to turn down an appointment with the only interested buyer we've gotten.
Well, girl, you're lucky I'm picking up the extra shifts then. So what have you two been up to today?
Oh, that's cool. We've got an opportunity to talk to him again. I like these side conversations. I like Michael. Let's be honest.
We went by the police station. Found Marianne's
I guess we
file
did do the
in
cleaning up
archives.
too.
Man, I feel kind of weird asking a follow-up to that, but, you know, if you need to talk about anything.
Where to even begin? Turns out, Tessa reported our mother to social services. With Chief Brown's help, of course. This town is a bottomless pit of shitty people. I mean, other than you.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. How's Alyson?
She's dealing with it. We both are.
Hey.
Didn't even look at us. Yeah, it's a bit strange that we drop kind of like some bombshells there and Michael's just staring at his clipboard. Let's see if we can talk to him.
Come in. What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Just listening to his conversation. It's not a big deal. We're just gonna root through
Hello,
his
Tyler.
stuff. Okay.
Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services.
Let's get right to it.
Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
It's kind of weird that he doesn't want to get involved in people's business, but he's running for mayor? That's what he's running for, right? Mayor, it's not like council person. Sounds a bit weird to me. It's kind of like what you do as a mayor. You solve people's problems. Okay. Well, we already asked Tessa to report Marianne. Let's just try it again. In case there's something
Tessa
new.
reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved.
Okay, it's the same thing.
I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa.
Can I skip?
I try to
Can't
stay
skip
out
dialogue,
of other
I guess.
people's affairs.
Okay, well, we got nothing out of Tom.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Alyson, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
So basically everyone is decided to just move on. That's what it sounds like. No one's really addressing it.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go.
Wait, his, like, home screen is...
Michael,
His
could
flyer?
you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
I don't... This Tom guy is rubbing me the wrong way now. At first I was like,
You just
okay.
want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh,
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Alyson, we don't have to visit her grave.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I am curious what he knows also.
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
I still got vibes that they were adopted. Right? From earlier? Maybe that's something we're going to discover later on.
Hey.
We'll see, I guess.
So, you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
So should we just not go then?
No, of course not. We're going to go. I need to feel how I'm gonna feel about it right now.
Okay. I'm sorry for getting frustrated.
It is what it is, right? Go have fun with Michael while I close the register.
Okay. Tyler's like, don't have to say that. Don't have to say that twice.
All right. I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh, yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
Your job's not that hard. Wow. That's, that does sound like something Tyler would say.
I mean, it's just counting stuff on a shelf, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's start with an easy one. All right. Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
I don't see any there. Are they in boxes?
No, that's not it. I wonder what's in that box.
Bleach is could be like a tomato sauce alternative, right?
No, that's not what Michael wanted.
No. I'm kidding, kids. Don't be putting bleach on your pasta or whatever. That looks like peanut butter.
I wonder what's in that box.
I assume we're actually gonna see it, right? Oh.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Nice. The mangy muskrat. Collectibles. Oh, nice. We found them all. Man, I still have a ways to go in this episode. The final one or chapter, the final chapter came out today, so I got some work to do.
The mangy muskrat is a lazy, cowardly creature who spends most of his time lying around in the sun, cleaning his coat.
Okay.
Yikes, that's unsettling.
What the hell? Are those like Vecchi dolls?
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah. That's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. And for the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very, very hot.
Shit, yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep, I see it.
Batista plus Allison. I imagine we're going to run into him, right? So we're just going to take a break. This is classic Tyler. He's just...
Tired already?
Hey! Okay, this is sack shell. Can we... I guess we can't open the box.
No, that's not it.
Are those oranges? Some kind of orange soda, maybe? I think we found it. I think we found it. Molto bene.
Hold on, let me count this.
14?
There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
On it.
Okay. Counting's hard. That's not bleach. Well, oh, the bleach is over here. It's the tomato sauce substitute. Is it 6? Assume they're all the same.
6?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
What is he doing exactly? He's just standing there with a clipboard. Wait, I want to look around some more.
You know, when you think about it, glass is really just tortured sand.
Huh. Have you been sniffing the spray paint, Tyler?
No, I was just drinking the bleach earlier. Okay, I guess that's looked at the stuff of interest. He's not counting anything. He's just standing there, looking at a clipboard.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
No clue. Wait, this is the Becky thing? Becky plushies?
So...
kind of hard to see. Is there like a row? I think there's like a like some below. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. What if you get it wrong? You lose the game?
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael?
Uh-oh.
Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
Would I get to 8? What the hell?
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
Oh, it's all.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
Oh, I see. We do aim. How do I fire? Oh, shoot!
Gotcha.
Gotta win.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Change cover. Oh, nice. What the hell?
Boom.
Get down!
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Let's get hit, see what happens.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
I mean, it's not even close. I don't know why he's shit-talking. I want to get hit once. I'm trying to get hit. I guess if that expires, then I get hit.
Ah. Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah,
I gotta see
Spider-Man
that
Type
again.
1 Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then.
I gotta see that again. Hit me. Where'd he go?
Ah.
Hey, you know I only need one more hit to win, right?
Yeah, less talking, more tossing.
Yo, we better wrap this up soon.
Get him!
Boom.
That is creepy.
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Alyson and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
We looked at those already. What about the fridge?
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Damn.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
That's a really good point. Something to consider. He's just not used to that. Sad. That's the one thing I actually really enjoy doing, is just doing random nice things for people. Sit down. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I get the right angle? Can I sit? Yes, we did it. It's hard. It's hard for Tyler to sit, okay? He's good at throwing plushies, not so good at sitting.
Is this Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related, or...?
Nah, but same clan.
Hmm.
Which clan?
Octopus clan. Raven Moiety.
Huh. Badass. So, you close with everybody in the clan?
Yeah, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, we're all kind of spread out, so I don't know everyone that well, but they're still family. I was really close to my Uncle William until he passed. He's the one whose grave I want to visit.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
And I'm done.
Is this Chief Brown?
Can I ask about... Yeah, I want to know what he thinks of Eddie.
So what's your take on him?
He's a pretty alright guy, all things considered.
All things considered?
Like, with him being a cop and all. I mean, it's good to see someone from the clan getting shit done. And he really cares about the community. We need someone like him on top.
Hmm.
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent. But it doesn't really matter. Vote for him to vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
Good point.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving is a form of protest.
Interesting. Politics.
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that, though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
Alright.
Alright.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronan.
You mean the OG Ronan? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Alyson said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet
Just
you?
thinking
Because I just heard Alyson tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, It's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Alyson.
I'm glad you trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
You two are getting along.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
You're swell too. That's something I would say. We're not looking for the same thing. I'm going with your swell too.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
I like those two together.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come
back.
Are you guys ready to go?
So basically that's what that...
I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
We could have gone and spoken to Alyson instead of Michael. So since we spoke to Michael and kind of made a connection, that kind of decreased our bond with Alyson. That kind of makes sense. I just find the bond thing to be it's so hard to know what
Here we are.
your choices are going to lead to. I'm not saying that they need to tell you, but I don't know. It's just, I'm just going to go with how I feel, I guess.
Thanks for
Not
letting me
worried
hitch
so
a
much
ride
about that.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
She looks
Look for a
really
big,
nervous.
crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Still playing as
You look
Tyler.
pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after,
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool? I never wanted to come back here.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Gotta look around a bit. I felt like that last scene was very natural. I talked a little bit about how the scene with Sam when we first meet that character, it kind of it felt a little bit heavy-handed to me just because it didn't flow that naturally. We had just met that character. But that previous scene, we know Michael, we understand he seems to be interested in Tyler. Tyler's interested in him, and everything flowed really well from the characters. I really liked that scene. It was just a little bit more natural. Not that I'm saying the conversation that Tyler and Sam had was it was a good conversation. It had to happen, but it just flowed a little bit less naturally than. Are you coming, or are you just standing over there? Does she want to talk or something? Did I break her? Like Michael and Tyler had some serious conversations too, and it just flowed a little bit more naturally from the characters and the situation they're in. But there we go. Now she's coming. Wait, what the hell? Our footprints are disappearing. Oh my God, it's the ghost of Marianne.
Hey, graves are back that way.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Huh. Are these graves, like, dug right into the rock? It looks like it, almost.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Get a good angle for these.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right.
Hmm.
And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Oh.
Always.
Do you guys remember
She loved
this?
us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Do you remember when we were looking over the river, and that path had the carvings, right, out of wood, and it had that person's name? I wonder if that was our father, the name of our father, because Alyson said, I think it was Alyson said that that name rung a bell. Like, she found that name to be familiar. Maybe Marianne made those in honor of our father. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Tlingit spiritual practice has been lost. Below are two everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed in the tradition of our ancestors. Wait. Is that a national outlawing of native religions and ways of life? Is that still a... I guess that was a thing before, but that's not still a thing in the States, right? The reason why I sound confused is because I had never really considered that before, that it was outlawed, but probably would have been back in the day, but there's no way it's like that anymore. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm Canadian. America's a strange place to me. Celebrating life. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Some believe this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, QX potluck is held to first mourn, then celebrate. I always thought it was potluck. Is that like the thing where everyone brings food? I thought it was potluck, L-U-C-K. Does it come from that word? Hosted by the clan of the deceased, this is to honor the departed clan member through a traditional ceremony. Show appreciation and pay debts to the opposite moiety who supported the clan during time of mourning. I'm gonna have to look that up after. That's bugging me now. Don't you love it when, like, you just always thought a word was said a certain way or spelt a certain way, and you just don't ever see it written? You've never seen it written the proper way. Maybe it's just like become accepted that that's the way a word's written, and then you find out when you're an adult that you've been saying it or writing it wrong your entire life. It happens a lot to me, especially since I've been streaming and recording stuff. People are always like, no, that's not how you pronounce that, or that's not how you spell that. Warning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. The people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan member's spirits. Huh. People come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan member's spirits. Opposite clan member. When an eagle is being mourned, the ravens shower love and strength upon mourning eagle clan. That is really... I like that idea. It's a way of, like, coming together, showing respect, and, like, bonding over in a difficult situation. Raven is being mourned. The eagles are there for the ravens. After the service, it is customary for members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving family by bringing out their at-uwu, clan-owned regalia, to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members of support. I was kind of hoping we would learn more about the that culture. Said that kind of close to the beginning. Cool. Maybe we're gonna find our father's grave here or something.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Yeah, we just kind of did inventory, right? Did not add it up correctly.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarl's Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
So true.
This might take a while.
What was Tessa's... What's the last name?
Guess again.
Beckett? It's probably this one, right? Because there's a... Yeah, those look like fresh flowers.
De Leon.
That's the one.
De Leon.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Oh, man. The eagle. There's in front of the tree.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything going on over here? Carrera. Till we meet again. Someone liked fishing. Dustin Lewis. God, I'm starting to feel a little bit emotional. This might be hard. Is that behind the gate? So I think that's where we're gonna end up going. Hazel Salazar. A snake, eh?
Lost in the chaos of history. history. What's that mean?
Not sure, but Michael should know.
To honor those no longer with us, the Tlingit Preservation Committee and the community of Delos dedicate this monument as an everlasting connection between past, present, and future generations. May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. May this be a resting place for our loved ones who have journeyed to the other shore. May our eternal love soothe the wounds of days past towards a brighter horizon. Not step on graves.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
I wonder
Long
if...
time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
I was going to say, does he want to talk, or...
So, how are you, holding up?
The sooner this is all over, the better. So far, it seems like everyone in town's got an ugly secret. Please don't let me find yours.
I'm way too good at disposing of bodies.
Man, I just had major deja vu. I'm not tasting. You do look like a killer. Maybe I would go with you do look like a killer.
You did look an awful lot like Jack Torrance yesterday with that axe.
Here's Mikey. But for real though, we gotta schedule a movie night ASAP.
Can we like...
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Michael's getting between them. I was wondering, like, can we pick Michael over Alyson at the end? As Tyler?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Type like a T-Rex, like like with just like 2-finger typing?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
Sounded like there was someone walking. It was like, is it the ghost of his uncle coming back to kill us? It sounded like there was someone walking to the right of us.
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Alyson.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No way I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory
Tlingit? Is that
of
how it's
our
pronounced?
dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Guess that's it.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
It sounded like it was pronounced Tlingit instead of Tlingit. I try to remember that. But maybe I'm still mispronouncing it. Okay, I guess we're gonna take off.
Talk to you later.
You bet. Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
I don't know. I think I might be. I think I might be stealing your man, Alyson. All right. I kind of needed that to calm down from the starting to get emotional there.
Do you remember where she is?
No. I mean, for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Is she coming? Wait, I want to remember with you.
Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
Alyson, come back.
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Someone's there. Is that Tessa? I can't really see from here if that's her.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Alyson. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
On the other side.
You killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, all right? Promise.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day.
I'll be back soon, all right? Promise. I'll be back soon, all right? Promise.
I'm gonna go with Alyson's.
Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids.
It seems that makes more sense to me.
It's about to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Looks so sad. Those eyes. So, what's going on over here?
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Oh, why did I have to do that? I want to see Snowball.
This spot's familiar.
Ah.
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Brown's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
Could be.
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Yeah, but it could have started. That can trigger something. I know when my grandmother passed away, it hit me really hard. She was like a rock in our family, extended families kind of lives, like brought people together, and that really hit me hard. I think that it affected me in ways that I didn't really realize at the time. So I wonder if there's even more to that relationship. So who's this?
And then I took Jaina ice skating on Wednesday. I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She's your child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, Meech. Teaching music and history at the high school. Mama and I had some words over it. She wants us to go back to Savannah so Jaina can grow up with family, a community. But I might take it. I'm surprised as anyone to hear those words coming out of my mouth, but I've started to come around on this place. I wish you were here to help me figure out what to do. God, I miss you, Meech. More every day. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Were you just
Hi.
listening to me?
I hope we're not intruding.
Not at all. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Alyson, right?
Yes. And you're, it starts with a K, right?
Kendra.
Obviously,
Don't worry.
didn't you read the
Don't expect you
subtitles?
to keep track of everyone who passes through.
Jeez, they're right
And
there.
You would be
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
pleased to meet you, Tyler.
Savannah, we just heard her.
I hope this isn't rude, but where's
Savannah,
that
Georgia.
accent from?
Georgia, born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then, well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
Hmm.
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All of the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Well said.
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to, just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but you have any thoughts?
Tyler doesn't seem to really like this town. Should stay. Non-committal.
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
That's what Alice. That's what Tyler should have said.
We should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
I really think that's the right thing to say, though. Like, it's like, we've known you for 10 seconds. Just, I don't know.
Damn. She got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of accidents happen all the time. The penalties cost less than safety upgrades, so...
So they do jack shit. Life's got a price.
Here we go. I think it's in here.
Ty.
This is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember?
I'm just looking at all of them because I'm delaying the inevitable.
Where is she?
July 8th, 1964 to March 1st, 2005.
Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you?
Ooh.
What are you
Eggers.
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
In the reports, they said that she was injured, right?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll.
So that's why the appointments were
I tried to
canceled.
help, But she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us.
Huh.
A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Running around with married
God.
men.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it.
Oh.
But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You could have done better. You did what you had to. You destroyed our family. I gonna go with you could have done better. Absolutely,
I
she
get
could
that
have.
Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first.
Hmm.
Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
See, now, this is different from the sheriff. Although she's still not being totally honest with us, right? She's got something, or has she? Has she told us everything now? She didn't know exactly what happened with Sam, so maybe she's told us everything. I think I'm going to... I don't really like her, I'm not going to lie. But it seems like she's kind of willing to change, and I'm always on that side, so I'm going to go with I'm done losing people.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Oh, the sun's coming out.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be.
See,
I'll see you two tomorrow then.
I think
We'll be there.
I really like this.
Come on.
The way this turned out too. Okay, I didn't cry. That's good also, because I was getting bad there.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Yeah, I think she did.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
She was the one being
Still,
the
I
ass.
might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
What the fuck?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
What? Tyler. So, like, Tyler should maybe make a little bit of an effort to understand her a bit better, too. Not just Jesus stuff. Oh, man. Tyler, I guess Tyler's just gonna be Tyler, right? Jesus stuff.
You want to sit down for a bit?
I thought maybe we were gonna see like a grave that would make us remember something about her father, maybe.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Well, this reunion's kind of gone off the rails, huh?
Oh, you mean how we kind of turned Delos Crossing upside down and shook out all its nasty secrets? Yeah, but at least now we know what really happened.
I can't thank you enough, by the way.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
I would agree with this.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie.
Is Tyler realizing something?
When she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Life is like that sometimes. That would be a frickin' tiring day.
The second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Oh! Oh!
Tyler, are you all right?
Alyson, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
I don't know if the fire extinguisher is gonna help. That seems like a pretty big fire. What the hell?
there was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God, why would someone try to burn down our barn?
We're gonna
know.
Oh, that's weird. We're gonna find out on the next one, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless LoveLinks signing off for now, and I love you all.
I might have found something.